catch this guy, and teleport away. So many random creatures. By random, I mean in my army, it's full of weird creatures that you don't expect in an army of my type. Oh goodness, I almost didn't kill them all before, oh wait, I can't do that. I need my movement to get the cannon. We're fine, there's magic guild, everything's fine. Cuthbert. So, once again, where's this damned army? Bottom right. Cuthbert will eventually run out of mana, you know. Where did he go? He's right there. I almost caught up with him. Flying does not mean you catch up to people. Not necessarily, apparently. Got the gems. That was important because I'm kind of lacking in gems. There are no stat bonuses in this corner. There's only, well, Hellwind, which I'm gonna have to get to at some point. And this at the entrance, which is... I was gonna say closer to the dungeon over there, but no, apparently not. Very well, so Terrace is basically done on this side, more or less. More gems. Always useful. Oh, you can go around this way. Interesting. You're up to full, and you don't have what I need. Next Magic Guild. I think I'm gonna start cutting. Really, it's just gonna come down to chasing stupid heroes and whatnot. I didn't see that one coming. Every so often I enjoy sitting with the men at night, listening to their stories. It takes away the loneliness for a while, makes me feel a part of this world instead of a timeless servant of the ancestors. Last night, however, Manso asked me an unexpected question. Where were you born, Sir Tarnum? I would have choked on my ale, except I forced it down my throat in a large gulp and tried not to react until I could think of an answer. Alberton Falls. It's a little village on the Erathian-Krulov border. We dealt often with the barbarians. My parents and sister were killed by one of those brutal savages, and my other sister was kidnapped. My tone was harsh, darkening a normally pleasant moment for the men, but the memories of my family always wrench up my insides until they hurt. I can still picture my second sister dead and laying in a village by my own men had slaughtered. My answer wasn't a lie. A bloodthirsty savage did kill my sister. Me. That is correct. Oh, hello. I can actually catch up to you. Well, that will be the end of you. He has a sizable army compared to my not so much sizable army. Lower relay. Oh, as usual. Usual strat. Kill them with everything you've got. It might not be enough, though. Surprisingly. These will survive. I did something stupid. Well, I'm sure that surprises no one. Oh. Not that you can do anything. Okay, bye. You know you won't be able to save the Harpy Lady. She's still going to die. I know where he is, I can just click on him. Not enough movement. We're getting there though. Hi. Ash. God, you are the slowest one. You know what? I'm gonna go and leave you with only angels in your army. That's gonna help you go places. Where's this purple person? Yeah, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna recruit whatever's in here. Gonna defend this castle. Because I know there's a purple somewhere. There's a purple boogie! He's over there. I don't think he's gonna manage to get anywhere in a reasonable fashion. I'm going to recruit these and a hero. Sure. Whatever. The point is to kill him before he gets anywhere, just because he bothers me. His continued existence bothers me. Oh no! You didn't kill anything before leaving. Oh no. My angels are gonna die! Oh well. I think the black dragons are... no, they're not. I know the black dragons are not faster because I have black dragons in my army and they are not, in fact, faster. And I can't use them to just, you know, attack their own allies. Took you long enough to kill one. Killed the Medusas! Yeah! Not good enough, but hey, it distracted him, you know? Lorelei's back. For what it's worth. I have enough troops to finish this whole thing. There you go. Got everything. Purple is essentially dead. This tiny hero over there is the only thing left. I'll teleport back to Canaan. And kill this other army. And then it's mostly going to be a matter of getting the stat bonuses, which is where I'm going to cut. Because reasons. Oh, you didn't even visit that. Yeah, well, it's gonna be a matter of, you know, visiting all of that. Exactly. She doesn't have any mana. I could just charge in there. I'm not gonna. Aren't you a little fast? Maybe. Nope. Lost the dragons. I'm out. Apparently, that's the thought process. I suppose it works. Right, I'm getting to the castle. And I'm leaving everything behind except the archangels. That way she's gonna be fast getting all her stat bonuses. If she can finish that first, then the other peoples can just get to it. What are the quests here? I mean, okay, I have to be a pack of archdevils, that's one thing. Actually I was gonna build this one, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was building this one. I'm gonna cut. I've finished chasing down the everything. All that's left is Orange and an army that can't do anything, and then Orange who's gonna come out of the castle every now and again. And force me to teleport back and deal with it. Convent. Conum should be able to handle that just fine, though. I put away Queen Alison's most recent letter, thinking about how much more confident her words seem. She's really becoming quite a leader, and her concern for the lives of her men is impressive. Maybe that's why they love her so much. They know that she will not lead them into a battle unless it was absolutely necessary, and that makes men feel good. It's about time for her to join me here, to ride by my side into battle. In fact, it may be time for her to take over. It's important that she does so at some point. It's supposed to be basically her expedition after all. I'll just fly and catch a couple person. Excuse me, you're flying. My god. These roads. These roads messing up the priority of where to pass. It feels like the straight moving straight across the thing should be faster, but apparently not. Yeah, by the way, Tarnum is maximum level. I should park someone over there, but he needs to have a good army. Sure. I'll fight monks. Monks are pretty easy to fight. The castle on the bottom right corner, there's a quest guard. The quest is to get harpy hags there. Which is a silly and easy quest, but what can you do? Meanwhile, Tyrus getting stat bonuses. I'm gonna have to get that at some point. Ain't that gonna be fun? What are you missing? You're missing the things way over here. It's gonna take you forever to get there though. Oh wait, you're missing stuff up here too. So many things are missing in your life. Oh, I got this. By the way, still no thing, and I'm pretty sure I should be cutting, so I'm gonna go back to that. Men saw caught 3 men attempting to sneak through the castle gates while everyone was asleep. They had information on them about our position, our exact numbers, and our real quest. It's no doubt they planned to seek a profit with it. When I asked Menso how he caught the men, he just smiled and said, "I've been watching them all along. I watch everyone, Sir Tarnum." All 3 spies were immediately put to death. Interesting. Oh, right, he's... Okay, I just paid 2,000 gold for nothing! Yay, go me! Amazing at this game. So I parked an army here. This guy reinforces her every week with this week's troops. As such, she will always have much more army than the enemy ever will. It's a bit of micromanagement, but it's not that bad, so it's fine. So everyone has his archangels only, or you know, fast units only, and is just running around getting things. Also, Spirit of Repression is over here. Just, you know, for fun. Fun fact. Fun and interesting facts. I will go back to cutting, because you really don't care about much of this. Don't even try, I know you don't. I would like to pop in and point out that I killed all of this with just this, and there is. Without losses. And how, will you say? Well, they divided into 7 stacks of 2s and 1s, and Death Ripple is actually good enough to kill 1 devil and no archangels. So Mass Slow, turn 1, turn 2 was Death Ripple, turn 3 Cure, turn 4 Mass Ripple. Death Ripple again. And they all died, and I lost nothing. Strategy! Back to cutting. I thought it was cool, so I shared, but otherwise back to cutting. Manso has managed to get some information from a prisoner who used to serve the demon lord flying the orange banner. Apparently, there is no way to reach his primary fortress from this level of the underworld. He has a one-way monolith that can bring his troops here. We will never be able to defeat him completely. So I suppressed that information, otherwise the men will think our fight here is futile. Finding the pendant remains my primary goal. Well, are they stupid enough to think the goal is to kill all of these fools? Because that's just never going to happen, obviously. With good reason. That's just not the goal. There, I used all my movement. Go me. I don't think Cuthbert has ever been up here, so he's gonna have some moving around to do. Oh, I got him air magic, by the way. I'm sure that's interesting to you. Back to cutting. Another evening around the campfire, and perhaps a few too many ales brought down my defenses last night. Foolish of me, I know, since I haven't become the subject of Mensor's recent suspicions. Who trained you to be a knight, Sir Tarnum? Mensor asked. It was a difficult question to answer. If I named someone who was either still alive or had trained one of those present, then I'd be exposed as a liar. But after Mensor's last probing question, I prepared myself for more. Luckily, this was one I already considered. Why, Sir Thandos did. I was devastated when he died. He was an excellent knight and served Ryan Griffinheart well. My choice was a good one. Sir Thandos was known as something of an eccentric and a recluse, but he was in the king's favour since he had once saved Griffinheart's life. I already knew that no one in my army had been trained under the man. Let us toast Sir Thandos and his glorious deeds, I shouted, raising my tankard. All the men all shouted in unison, "Hear, hear!" Alright. Whatever. That's all I have to say about that situation. Alright, whatever. So he's been poking at Caitlyn, throwing everything at the archers of all things. So, you know, her supply of archers is dwindling, but the rest is doing fine. Just fine. Have I mentioned Tarnum's maximum level? Because he is. You're gonna get there eventually. I have faith in you. Oh wait, no. I remember, by the way, I've built magic guilds in everything except this, because I don't have it yet. And the castles, and I don't have Dimensional Door. Which sucks. Back to cutting. Mansour must suspect that I am not who I claim to be. I don't blame him for his paranoia. I just wish it wasn't aimed at me. What if he figured out that I am Tarnum the Barbarian King? To these people, I'm like a child's nightmare. All they know about me is I am the greatest evil of their recent past. But the fact that I should be dead must be throwing Mansour off. He suspects something, but how could I be someone who is dead? I just hope he gives up before he realizes that it is not so impossible for a man to return from death. I mean, yeah, necromancers are a thing. We kind of encountered necromancers already. Tarnum is basically done with stab bonuses, by the way. With that final thing, he is. So I'm gonna go check out what they want here. Hi. You want to pick a fight, I get it. I'm actually gonna just lasso and not care about you all. I expected one of them to have morale, I'll be honest. They're not all dead. Well then. Cute. Really? You do extra damage? How did you not kill them all? Impossible. What do they want then? Meanwhile, getting more stab bonuses. I just have to not pick up the thing, right? So, it's not that big a deal. Yay! Straight lines across all terrain. Makes for picking things up so much easier. The archers live! I should be cutting, sorry. I'll be right back. $50,000 gold. I mean, easy. What about this? Only Tarnum? I'm finally looking into the face of Tarnum. I have but one question for you. Why did you lead our people astray? Gilman asks of you. You think you might recognize this old man, but it can't be. I was angry. Sorry. Guessing it was one of the bards or whatever. Unless it was Hardak. I mean, yes, it was literally because he was angry. Throwing a tantrum! That's Tarnum, alright. I don't think you've ever gone there. I wish you hadn't gone up. Should have watched what path you were about to take and rectified it. Oh, you've been here before apparently. That's good. Now there are things down here that you can get. Yeah, this. Almost done, folks. Oh, another attempt. I'll be right back. I often slip out alone to think. Yes, it's a risk, but my sword arm has only failed me once. Besides, I'm immortal. This time, however, I spotted Mensor sneaking among the rocks, so I followed him. Mensor's clandestine meeting was with an Erathian knight, not a demon, as I was beginning to believe. Why else would he be sneaking out there alone? I didn't recognize this man, but I suspected he was part of Queen Alicent's troops. Using my barbarian hunting skills, I managed to get close enough to hear the end of their conversation. Are you sure? That was Mensor. Yes, the other said. My father never had a squire named Tarnum. He only took 2 squires his entire life. I was one and my brother was the other. Blast. I messed up. This knight must be the son of Sir Thundos. My first instinct was to kill the 2 men, to silence them forever. But I can't. For all the trouble they're causing me, they were not bad men. Mansor's just trying to figure out who the heck Tarnum is because he just kinda came out of nowhere. Oh. This is the last chance to get Dimensional Door! Fail. I mean, I was expecting that, but, it was worth a try. Back to cutting. We're almost done, by the way. Where's that defense thing? There it is. Terrace is done after this. I mean, no, actually, she could get more, but I don't care. I actually just kind of don't care at this moment. I'm just gonna end it. It's over. We're never gonna know what he did with Mensor. I guess we could look it up or something. I don't know. Next time, map number something. I forget. I think that was 6 and next is 7. Yeah, I think so. Until then, see y'all.